Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Opinion Machine, the show where we talk about all things gaming. My name is Killjoy, and today we're going to do something a bit fun. We're going to rank the Smash characters based on how fun I think they are to play. I did a tier thing based on the Mario games. I kind of enjoyed making that, so I thought, maybe now and then I'll use this tier maker thing. I ignore the adverts on the side, they're just going to keep flashing, which is unfortunate. But yes, I'm going to rank all the characters that are currently in the game. If there are echoes in here, I'll put them together, but I don't know if there is. Most fun is basically the characters I love to play the most. Fun is someone who I find fun. Okay, they're okay to play, and then do not enjoy playstyle. So, just a character I don't enjoy. So, let's start things off with, who should we go? So much choice. Let's start with Byleth, because that's a nice controversial character. Boom. Okay. Byleth has a cool moveset, but they don't suit my playstyle, but I still kind of find them fun. So it's this weird kind of thing where it's like, they're not like up here, which is ultra fun, They're not like, oh yeah, I really enjoy playing this character. This is more just like, yeah, they're okay to play. Like, I like the fact that they have these different weapons, the animations are cool and all that, but Byleth themselves is not a character I'm going to play a lot of, but it's also not, if I play random and I get like a character in random, or there's a character like down here, which we'll get to eventually, she's definitely higher, or I don't know what she's done, I haven't put the male version in there either, I don't think. But basically Byleth is one of those characters, if I get on random, it's like, oh, I like to play her now and again, but it's not a character I will go out my way to pick. Just generally, it's just kind of a weird character. Like, one of those ones is just like still like, it's fun to pull out, especially in group matches. Byleth is a character that's good to pull out then, but it's never going to be like, oh my god, I've got to play Byleth. So, Byleth goes in the okay column. Captain Falcon. Definitely most fun. Captain Falcon, while I am absolutely terrible, is one of the most fun characters in the entire game. He's fast, landing a Falcon punch is incredibly satisfying. Like, his movesets and like dunking people with his up tilt, meteor striking I show you, but I call it dunking, down air, like, he's just a lot of fun to play as, and he's one of those characters, I may not play him a lot of the time, but the matches I do play him, like, I've had some fantastic fun with him. His whole thing is about big moves. If you play Captain Falcon, you want to land the big moves. He's a very show-off type character. That's what I think makes him really, really good. So, Captain Falcon, definitely one of the top tier. Like, really enjoy playing Captain Falcon. Even if I don't pick him that much, definitely enjoy him. Okay. Joker. Do not enjoy playstyle. I don't hate Joker. I should probably do not enjoy playstyle isn't to say like these characters are bad. It's to say that I don't play him ever, and I just don't like his moveset. I think I prefer the stage and the music more than I do the character. Like, I think he's annoying to fight against, don't get me wrong, but I think they could have done some different stuff with him through this game. I like his animations and stuff, but yeah, his whole gimmick of like getting Arsene out and then being able to hit harder, but like his neutrals and stuff are a bit weak. It's like, oh, you fire a gun and you can grapple. The grappling hook's pretty cool, to be honest. Like being able to grab people, drag them down, and slap them and stuff. But he's got a counter move, and he's got the like weird damage over time poison thing. Like I just don't know. Like, it's just not that. It's just not a character I ever pick. And when he comes up on random, the fact that he's got speed is good, but cool idea. But I think just move-wise, just isn't that interesting compared to like Captain Falcon or even Byleth has a more interesting moveset in my opinion than Joker, because you've got the bow, you've got a giant axe you can slam with, you've got like the chainsword thing you can do with, like, you got a similar up B, but yeah, just not a character that I will ever pick, and when he does come up, I'll be lucky to win, to be honest. Okay, who else have we got going on in here? He should be up here. He's going in here. Luigi in Smash Ultimate is still a lot of fun. He used to be my main. He's not really anymore. He is still fun to play. He's still got generally most of his movesets. The thing that makes him frustrating to play is he's really easy to, once he's off stage, he's very easy to get killed, and it feels like he got nerfed in a lot of ways. And even his grab, I'm still unsure of even today whether I like it or not. he's got the best combo, like some of the best combos ever in the game. Like the way he works in combos is incredible. But he's not quite like most fun kind of character like he used to be for me. Like he Smash 4 I've played him more than anything else. In this game, K. Rool's probably played more than him. Like I still like digging him out. He's still enjoyable to play. Like he still is that kind of fun character. But unfortunately, because of some of the nerfs he's received in this game, the way they've changed him, he's just nowhere near as good as he was in Smash 4, unfortunately. And because of that, like, he's definitely dropped down a tier. Otherwise, he would have been here, but he is now in this one. So, still a fun character, but nowhere near as fun. Terry, there we go. Terry is awesome in this game. Absolutely love Terry. Terry's like really fun. The fact that he feels very similar to his old games, or as close as he can be. He's got all of his dialogue lines. He's got really fun moves. He's got an extra move on his B button, which makes him a lot of fun. He's definitely a harder character to use in the game. One of the harder characters to use in the game, I should say. But he hits like a truck. He's also got those extra moves when you get over 100. You've got like Power Geyser and Buster Wolf, and like they just did a really good job on making him. His Fun of Smash is awesome as well. Like he's not the character you suggest to someone if they've never played Smash before. You like don't start with Terry. But like as an advanced character, like he looks good, he plays good, he sounds good. He's just overall he's just so much fun, and that's probably my favorite DLC character so far added to Smash. So Terry all the way. All right, let's go. Rob. Poor old Rob. Rob again is not a bad character. I just don't enjoy playing Rob that much. He's got like a laser, a gyro, a spinny move. Like Rob's okay. I love the design of Rob. I love the fact that he's in the game. But Rob is just one of those characters where it's just like, yeah, he's alright. I never pick him. I never pick Rob. I never get that feeling of, oh, I really fancy playing some Rob. It just doesn't. I don't know what it is about Rob that I don't enjoy. I think it might just. A lot of this comes down to their specials. And like, what are these characters trying to do? And Rob is definitely just a character that's quite bland. Like, great looking character model, great animations and stuff. But yeah, he can laser you, throw out a gyro, spin around and fly. Like, cool. That's. Meh. You know, like he was when he got added in Brawl, I was like, oh my god, this character's amazing. And I still think I'm glad he's in the game. Like all these characters, I'm glad they're in the game. But in terms of playing him, I just don't enjoy his playstyle. He's just not that fun. I'm sure people probably like him because he's quite combo heavy in a lot of ways. But yeah, I don't enjoy Rob. Not for me. Alrighty, let's go with Banjo and Kazooie. Yeah, let's do Banjo and Kazooie. Where do I put Banjo and Kazooie? I'm gonna put them in fun. It's kind of weird. I kind of need like a middle one here, I think. Banjo and Kazooie are fun. Without a doubt, they are a fun character to use, but they also don't. I don't know. Like I don't play them that much. Like, I enjoy playing them. I mean, their moveset's kind of interesting. The Wonder Wing is definitely an interesting move, how it has limited resources and can pretty much go through anything. But he's not a character I go to a lot, and that might just be his normals, actually. Like, he doesn't have the biggest range. I do like his, again, animations, music, and quality, but he's not... He is enjoyable to play as, especially using the grenade and using Kazooie's, like the egg launcher. I think he's got a lot of, like, cool ideas in him. But like, if there was like another category, he'd kind of be in the middle where he isn't okay. Like, he's definitely better than that, but I don't know whether he's here. But I think for now we're going to put him in the fun category because I love his stage. His stage is fantastic, and a lot of people probably don't like it, but I actually really like Banjo-Kazooie's stage, and I like the fact that you know, a lot of their specials are kind of crazy and silly, and I think that's probably why they're in the fun category. So definitely an interesting character, to say the least. Dark Pit. You can go in. Do not enjoy playstyle. Actually, while we're at it, we might as well put. Where are you, Pit? We are. Yeah. When I find him eventually, where's Pit? It's just Dark Pit on this list. I'm probably going blind. People are probably screaming at the screen for him, but I cannot. There he is. I'm putting them together. They're okay. They're very average, but like, I don't enjoy playing them. I always find that they never hit that hard. They don't move particularly quick. They're very jack of all trades and master of none. Like, they've got a ranged attack. They've kind of got everything they need, but they never really feel particularly super good. I just don't like. I mean, I definitely, if we're gonna order this, I suppose I'd put Pit over that. These are not in order, by the way. Like, I'm not even going to bother trying to order them, like, from who's my least favourite to play to up to here. Whatnot. These are just characters that I enjoy playing. But yeah, Pit and Dark Pit, they're alright. Very average. I just don't pick them. Like, you've got the arrow attack and the shields, the left and right sort of upper arm, I think it is, and then the flight. I don't know what it is about them. They're not cool designs, cool idea, but overall they're not that memorable in terms of their moves. They're not like anything special, and you know, I can't remember the last time I played them. Again, I played all these characters on random a few times, but I would never pick. These characters are like ones I would never pick, basically. So yeah, Dark Pit, very average, very standard, nothing too memorable about them. Alright, where is my boy? Let's go with Wolf, actually. Wolf's a fun character. I think Wolf's actually pretty good. Out of all the Star Fox characters, he's probably my favourite. I think the fact that he has the side B that does the angle and sends you straight down is really cool. It's bloody difficult to land, but I love that move. I think it's really cool, and it's super satisfying when you smack someone straight down a hole when you land it. I think his lasers are really cool. I like the fact that he is a bit slower, but he's got a fairly okay combo game. His moves, I'll be honest, his moves are not that interesting. I think it's side B is the best one, but he feels like a good combo character to play. Like, he's fun to play. He's got an okay sort of medium range kind of thing going on. Like, I think his smash attacks are pretty good and whatnot. It's fun to taunt people with him as well. But yeah, Wolf is definitely, out of the three Star Fox characters, the one that I enjoy the most, without doubt. Very much enjoy Wolf's playstyle. It's slower but hits harder. A lot of fun. Similar to like Luigi, like I think it's kind of what I like about them, but for slightly different reasons. But they both have a fairly good combo game, and that kind of helps. So yeah, both these characters pretty good. Alright, who's next? Let's get some. What about this okay? Who do I think is very okay? Let's have a look. I know someone who's very okay. Where are you? Villager. Now, Villager is fun to play, but he's not a character I will pick. Like, he's fun in the sense that his moveset is bonkers, but it's just like one of those things where it's like, I like playing him every once in a while. In fact, let's put Isabel in there as well, because they both have interesting move sets. They're very unorthodox fighters, and that is the appeal to them. But I couldn't play a lot of Villager or a lot of Isabel. Like, I'd pull them out, like, you know, every playtime I might pull one of them out and play a couple of games with them, and that'll be it. And it's not to say that they're like I said, like, not fun. It's just that, like, they have very specific play styles. They're very different to a lot of the other characters. Like, you know, with Villager you got Bowling Ball, you know, which is really hard to land. Like, it's got a cool unique mechanic that you can drop it off the side of things, but it's a very specific playstyle, and they're not like characters you can just pick. They're not like Mario or Marth or someone who's quite easy to pick up and play. And the same with Isabel. Yeah, the fishing rod is a really cool idea, but again, I don't want to play many games with them. So like, yeah, I'll play all these characters in the OK one. It's like, I'll pick them now and then. Maybe every like Smash session I'll play like these characters like once or twice. But other than that, like, I just find Villager's movements is very weird, and same with Isabel. They kind of move very weird, and yeah, they're just very odd characters overall. So they're definitely going in the OK one. Right, who's up next? Dr. Mario. Fun. Dr. Mario is a lot of fun to play. He is a bit slow compared to Luigi. So these two characters are very similar for me. Like, I mean, apart from the fact that I'm disappointed that Luigi has been heavily nerfed, otherwise he'd be in the top one. But Dr. Mario is still fun to play. I love the fact he's now got a downward air attack which spikes people. His grabs, he's got extra different moves, different animations and things. I think Dr. Mario in this game is awesome. I wouldn't put him in most fun because he is very slow and you will get killed very quickly if you don't know what you're doing. But landing the cape, up being with people, like, it really does a lot of damage, and especially jumping in the air and stomping down on people. Like, he's a very satisfying character to play, is how I put it. Hits like a truck. Mega Vitamins is a really cool projectile. It's really hard to like it because it bounces weirdly and stuff. Like, a lot of things about Dr. Mario I really like, but he's not quite top tier when it comes to most fun characters, but awesome character nonetheless. Alright, okay, who else have we got going on here? Ness, my boy. Oops. Ness is one of my favourite characters in the entire game, and I've been playing Ness since the original 64. He's always been a character I enjoy. I love how his up B works. I think he's, again, very unique. Not a character you should start playing because you have to learn how he works. But what is it about Ness that I like? I'm not one of these people that wants to stand there and spam PK fire. Yeah, that combo is great and all that. But what I like about him is his movesets. You've got the ability to up B, which you then got complete control over. You know, smack it into yourself to hit other people. Use it to keep attacking people far away. You've also got like PK Flash, which is a fun move to use, and it's, again, super satisfying to land and hit somebody and send them flying. But like all his moves, like the yo-yo, the bat, like the fact that you can smack things back with a bat and stuff, like really good character. A lot of people don't like him to play against and they find him annoying, but I love the design of this character. I think the fact that he's a young boy with all these powers, and PK Thunder really makes this character as unique as he is, and I personally like love him. Like awesome character. And on that note, I am going to put Lucas in the fun one. Now the only reason Lucas is a little less fun for me is that I just struggle more with Lucas. I'm very good with Ness and like landing his combos and all that, but with Lucas, yeah, it's a bit difficult. However, Lucas does have PK freeze, which is incredibly satisfying. If you keep killing people with PK freeze, he's frustrating to play against. I do like both the characters in this game. I think they're awesome. I just think Ness is just a lot more fun to play. I think Ness is a little bit easier to play. I mean, Ness, I think he is. Lucas actually is easier to use PK Thunder and get back on the screen. You go further and whatnot. Both very unique characters. I like both of them, but I think Ness really just edges it out. Lucas is just a bit harder to use, I think. So he's still fun, but he's not quite the top tier fun as the Mr. Ness there. Alright, okay, what are we going to go with? Let's Ganondorf. Absolutely one of the most fun characters in the game. Like Captain Falcon, very similar moves. The thing with Ganondorf is all about the big plays. Like everything you land with him, it feels satisfying. His smash attacks are ridiculous in this game. Warlock kick, Warlock punch especially is satisfying when you super armor through something and just bash them into next week. Yeah, he's slow. He's probably one of the hardest characters to play, to be good with, but you can kind of win with brute force, and that's kind of what makes this character, I think, as fun as he is. Like, you know, in a good like 4, 5, 6 player match, like even up to 8 player, like you can do some havoc with him just by swinging like forward smash and up smash and stuff. Like Ganondorf feels so much different to Captain Falcon in this. Even though they've got similar moves, he's very much his own character, and I like the fact that one's really fast and has dramatic moves, and then Ganondorf's got his up tilt kick, which is super satisfying to land, and because of that, he's definitely one of the most fun characters to play, even if I'm not amazing with him. Okay, let's have a look. There's me boy. He's going up there. Roy's one of my mains in this game. I say mains. Probably like, I think K. Rool, then him, then Luigi, maybe? Oh, and Ness, sorry. Roy's just, out of all the sword fighters, Roy is the most aggressive one. Roy has the very quick attacking moves. It's a very up and close game. He looks good in this game. His moves sound satisfying. I'm okay. A lot of the Fire Emblem characters are very like similar, but like Roy does feel different enough to Marth now. I like the fact they're very different, unlike Melee where they were much similar. Just obviously he hits at the hilt and does more damage, and Marth hits at the tip of the blade. I love Roy play. Playing a good Roy match where you can like short hop forward air someone off the screen like super quickly, or like into neutral air and forward air. He's got a lot of fun. He's annoying to play against, and he kills you super early. But like Roy playing him, like it's probably a good thing his recovery isn't amazing, because this character would easily be like the best one in the game. But he is a fun character to use, and I love just being like just constantly like hopping around and doing air attacks. It's just very satisfying again to do that. We're on the topic. My main in the game, K. Rool, in my opinion, is absolutely the most fun character in the game. Personal opinion, obviously. Why? Because he is a heavy character with a really good recovery. Yes, it's very obvious how he's going to recover, but you can go very deep off the level and like mess with people. His super armor on a lot of his moves is so cool. The biggest downfall is that his moves are very laggy, and that's why he's not like the best character in the game, but he's got a lot of things going for him to make him, in my opinion, probably the most fun heavy character, along with Ganondorf. The crown throw, the blunderbuss is a lot of fun, being able to like just suck people in or getting satisfying kills with a cannonball. awesome character, like really fun character to play. Belly slapping people and reflecting things with the belly as well. Just a solid character, like absolutely amazing to play, and like just so happy that he's in the game. All right, who's up next? Oh. Sheik do not enjoy playstyle. Sheik is combo heavy as anything, but it's like impossibly hard to kill with anyone with Sheik. And I don't know, I've never been a massive fan of like the ultra fast characters, like with no damage. I kind of prefer medium to heavy characters, I think. But Sheik's not a bad character. Every time I play Sheik, I'm just like, I feel like I'm doing way more work than the other person, and you know, and really struggling to get kills. And I kind of get that's what she's about, but yeah, just not fun. Not that fun. Smash 4 was a lot better for her, but she feels so weak in this game. Like, you know, I can combo someone and do like 50% damage and they hit me like twice and they kill me. It's like, oh no, this isn't good. But Sheik, definitely not a playstyle winner for me. Definitely not a character I'll pick, and someone I definitely don't enjoy playing that much. So, in the bottom there you go. Okay. Rosalina, you are also going in the bottom here. I've always got a bit of a thing with this character because I feel like Rosalina in some ways replaced Ice Climbers. I know that if the 3DS version of Smash 4 didn't exist, they would have been in Smash Wii U. But I feel like Rosalina is a much harder version of the Ice Climbers to play because you're using that whole body system. I don't enjoy Rosalina at all. Like, I get that you can do some amazing plays with her, and you can do some really cool things where you can like up tilt and to like smash attacks, and you can use Luma to like be further away from you and trap people at ledges and stuff. It's just too complicated for me. Like, I'm sure she's not that difficult, but I do not enjoy playing Rosalina at all. Not a character that I think is particularly fun. Very floaty, has some good like air attacks, but dies really easily, and it's just like, ugh. You have to think a lot when you play that character. Alright. Robin. Robin's very okay. I don't hate Robin like a lot of people do. I think Robin actually has some cool ideas in the moveset. I just think the problem with Robin is he's very forgettable in this roster, unfortunately, along with a lot of the other Fire Emblem characters. Like, you know, I think of Roy, Marth, and Ike as like the classic guys, and then like Byleth, it's like... Robin's more interesting than Byleth in my opinion. I think Robin has the most unique move set out of all of the Fire Emblem characters, but I just forget they're in the game a lot of the time. And when I do play them, yes, I do have some fun, but I never remember this character. So unfortunately, Robin's going in there. But if you do like a long range character with some cool spells, Robin's got some good ones. I'm gonna put you Corrin. Where do you fit? I'm gonna put Corrin in the bottom. Corrin, again, like Robin, is very forgettable. Definitely does have some more interesting moves than, say, like Lucina, Marth, and Roy and whatnot. But I forget they're in the game a lot. And when I do play them, I always think they should do more damage. Like, I always feel like they're forward air and stuff, but Corrin's not that great, I don't think. So, again, I think Smash 4 version is slightly better, but I haven't played enough with Corrin. Like, every time I play them, I just feel like I'm not killing people quick enough, but that might just be my own problem. But yeah, Corrin, cool design, not that great to play with though, to be perfectly honest. Alright, who's up next? Mr. Mario, who's going in front. Weirdly enough, all the Mario characters are going in here. Mario is just a lot of fun to play in this game. He's very combo heavy and very easy to play, which is what you'd expect. I prefer Dr. Mario, and I still prefer Luigi over playing Mario, but I like that he is a very easy character to pick up and play, and he's just enjoyable. Like, he is enjoyable. Anyone can do it, and he's got his like jump punch and his fireball, and the cape move is really good. So definitely a fun character. Not top tier up here like this, but a fun character nonetheless to play as. All right, who's next? Game & Watch. Game & Watch, in my eyes, is one of the most fun characters to play in the game because of how he animates. The fact that he's a very animated character, all his moves are like 1 or 2 frames long. I just find that really fascinating. Like, I love the fact that he's a character that exists in these games. He's such an obscure reference. And over the years, I've become more and more attached to this character, and I think he's a lot of fun. I think the fact that his animations look better than they ever have. I think some of his moves kind of suck, but I still think like he's so good. He's so much fun. Like Judge is also one of those big satisfying moves, landing Judge from like combos and stuff and whatnot. Judge is a great move. He's just a lot of fun to play as, and yeah, he's a light character, but yeah, he's got a lot of things. I'm not sure about his forward air. I'm always still a bit like, nah, I don't know if I like his forward air or not, but other than that, his animations and just the way that he plays is a lot of fun to me personally. Alright, let's get you out of the way, shall we? Oops. You could definitely go in your own whole thing on your own. Jigglypuff I don't enjoy at all. Like, Jigglypuff is never a character I've enjoyed. I think they die too easily. A lot of their moves are not ranged enough. Being able to fly quite a lot is quite nice, but what can I say? Jigglypuff is just not my playstyle. I never pick Jigglypuff. Probably the most least played character in my entire game. I pull her out now and again if I'm trying to prove a point and try and win with her, but like I don't enjoy Jigglypuff. Like, you have to be good at landing down B and stuff. I just like, she's got some decent moves in this, but just feels really weak to play. And on that same vein, actually, put Kirby in there. Now Kirby is a little bit more fun to play, but even when I play Kirby, the best thing about him is his hammer. You know, and then that is fun, to be honest, landing things with the hammer. But yeah, Kirby's a weird one. Like, both these characters I'm actually thinking about I hardly ever play. Like, I will pull out Kirby now and again, especially just to see what his what it's like sucking in different characters, especially like Snake and getting the beard and things. That's pretty cool. But Kirby, yeah, not as. Both of them, they're just very light and they don't have a lot of range, and apart from like one or two moves, they're just not that interesting to play in my opinion. So yeah, I don't really ever really touch these characters, the balloon characters. Ooh, Pac-Man. Ooh, where are we putting Pac-Man? Put him fun. Pac-Man is, in my opinion, is a lot of fun. I love Pac-Man. Doesn't have much kill power unless you use specific setups. But the fact that it's Pac-Man, kind of why he's there. I love the design of this character. I love the fact that his movesets, like pulling out the fruit and things, is awesome. Using the ghosts as a smash attacks, like there's a lot about this character that I love. I think he's really well implemented. I think Pac-Man is just awesome fun. And basically he's just kind of there because it's Pac-Man, man. Like, I'm so happy that he made it into this game along with some of the other characters. So an icon and just a really fun play style, if a bit annoying, but like, yeah, I like him. Alright, Pichu, where are you at? Pichu, you're going in most fun. I fucking love Pichu in this game. Pichu is awesome. Which is like just the fact that he's so quick. He's ludicrously like combo and stuff. He did get nerfed, so he takes more damage on a lot of his moves. But you know, I just love I much prefer Pichu to Pikachu. In fact, if I was going to pick Pikachu would probably be in. Well, I never really play Pikachu, but I suppose okay. Like, don't ask me what the difference is. I just prefer Pichu as a tiny little character. I think because he's very gimmick heavy. Is far more appealing to me than Pikachu. Like, Pikachu isn't bad by any means, but I just never play Pikachu. Other people do. And I think what the difference is I personally think Pichu's combo game and the way that he plays is more fun than Pikachu's. Again, not to say Pikachu's bad, but like, yeah, I don't enjoy playing Pikachu that much. Pichu, on the other hand, being able to like absolutely annihilate heavies by just like comboing them to oblivion, he just feels really fun to play. He's super hard to play, and he's at a massive handicap in the fact that you die in like 2 shots. But I'd rather play him and be that super quick light character who's constantly hurting himself than Pikachu, who Pikachu again isn't bad. I just if I got to choose between the two, I'm gonna pick Pichu every time basically. Pikachu just is, it's just not as fun version as Pichu. Hence why I am not picking him basically, and why he's in okay. And he would be in fun if I played him more. I just don't play him, so he's going in there. Alright, who's next? Ken. I'm awful as Ken, but he's one of the most fun characters in this game for me. I love Ken. I'm crap at combo with him, so I stopped trying to combo with him and just play like a much slower game. I loved what they did between him and Ryu, and basically made Ken very different in a lot of ways. He's very different to play. Ryu just like punch once or twice, throw off a few Hadoukens, and you're going to kill someone. Ken, it's like, you better know how to do some combos, and like at least interrupt B and all that. Like, he's got all the same mechanics as Ryu does, but he's just harder to use. Like, I think he's harder to use anyway, and I really, really, really like him as a character. I think he's a lot of fun. If you play it, being able to dash back and forth is a really cool mechanic. Like, just ultra like fun to play, but you have to be willing to like learn this character. This isn't a character you're going to start with. If you're going to do that, play Ryu. And Ryu for me is a fun character. Like, without a doubt, he is fun. Like, again, I love the way these characters play because they play just like they are from Street Fighter. It's just that I think Ken being able to combo more with Ken is super satisfying, and I'm not great with Ken, so when I get wins with him, I feel like, oh, I've done really well. Ryu is a bit easier. I think his moves are just a bit easier to land, except for his forward smash, which is loads of startup time. But hits harder, has a really good anti-air attack, like really just solid character, whereas Ken is definitely much more difficult to use, but again satisfying. Both satisfying, but Ken more satisfying so when KOing an opponent. Alright, who is up next? Meta Knight. You're gonna go in okay. Meta Knight is very okay. Like, I don't dislike him that much, but he's got such little range, and like all of his things kind of are annoying. He's annoying to fight against because he'll constantly be on you, but he's one of those characters you just like, wow, like I've hit you so many times and you still haven't died. Like, he's got some cool animations, got cool moves. Like, he is a fun character, but nowhere near these guys. Like, he's kind of like Isabelle and Villager, where it's like, I'll pull him out every once in a while because it's like a very different character to use, but I haven't played Meta Knight hardly at all in this game, and yeah, he's okay. He's an okay character. He has got like a lot of ways to survive, but you feel like a lot of the time you are so massively underpowered versus so many other characters, so it's like, yeah, maybe not. Alright, who's next? Who is next? Ice Climbers. Fun. Ice Climbers definitely fun to play. The things they've done to Ice Climbers in this game make them even better, in my opinion. I like again, this is the difference between Ice Climbers and Rosalina. Ice Climbers, really, like, the AI can be a bit dumb sometimes, but generally speaking, a much easier duo character to use and play as, and I think they're just a lot more fun to play. Easy to pick up and play as well. Yeah, when you lose one of them, use your partner, it becomes really hard to recover. But I love the way the moves work. I love the fact the icicle now will slip around when it goes up and down things. I like the spin move. I like the fact that they do work together as a team. You can't grab wobbling or like chain grabbing with them now, but you don't need to. But like their up air and stuff, they just improved so many things about the Ice Climbers in this game. They just make them a lot more fun to play. I don't play them enough, but when I do play them, I have an absolute blast playing them. So like they're definitely a fun character to use. Alrighty, Zero Suit Samus. I'm gonna put Zero Suit Samus down here. Again, I don't think Zero Suit Samus is bad. I just never play Zero Suit Samus, and when I do, I always forget like how she plays. It's she's all right compared to regular Samus. She's all right. I don't like super fast characters like that. Like, there are some exceptions with Pichu, because I think Pichu is a lot of fun to like combo with. But Zero Suit, I just always would rather be playing regular Samus, I think, because obviously she's a lot weaker. The down B is pretty fun, but as in terms of playstyle, she's not the character I can play. Like, I can do some okay combos with her, but she's not. She's kind of similar to Joker and Sheik, where fairly fast, but they just don't hit that hard, or they just don't really. They don't really gel with me personally. So it's kind of like, you know, like, I enjoy watching her being played, not fan of playing her. And I do find her, I'm so sick of fighting this character as well, because one of my friends plays this character religiously, and it's just like, ugh. But yeah, not a character that I enjoy to play really, and again, play very rarely. Come on. However, Samus is a fun character. We're gonna put Dark Samus in here because they have slight differences, but yeah, they made Samus and Dark Samus really fun to play in this game. Like, they've made them really good. Dark Samus I just love because it's Dark Samus. I love that as an Echo Fighter. I love the fact that she's got slightly different animations. She doesn't roll. She moves back and forth and things. Really, both these characters are great. Like, I'm not one of these people that just spams projectiles. I actually kind of prefer to play Samus as a mix rather than just stood there at the back firing shots and missiles. I like a lot. I like the fact that up B in this game is really powerful. Up air is really powerful. They just made Samus feel really, like, for a heavier character, because that's what she is. She is a much heavier character in this. It just made her feel really satisfying. I mean, that word's coming up a lot, but like, what I mean by that is just, it feels good to use her moves. It feels good to land shots and missiles and other things in this game. Like, really well put together character. Gave her all the right buffs in a lot of ways. Maybe a little bit too strong even in this game, but still, it's nice to see this character just be really, really fun to play. And Dark Samus as well, like the animations and stuff, like awesome. I love the fact that Dark Samus is in this. Probably played Dark Samus more than I do regular Samus. Alrighty, who's next? Who's next? DK, you're going in here. DK's before K. Rool was in the game. DK was like one of my favourite heavies anyway in the Smash series. In this game, he's still one of my favourite heavies. I think his recovery's still crap, but giant punch, the headbutt, the down slap, he's got some of the best moves in my opinion, just in terms of like really good versatile move set. He's got a decent combo game. He's good at stopping people getting on back onto the stage. Just everything about this character is a lot of fun, and he's also got the cargo throw, which has led to many, many funny experiences. So for me, he's like, along with K. Rool and Ganondorf in terms of heavies, he's absolutely one of the top tier heavies. You can have so much fun with him. If you want to grab them and slam them against the back of the stage, or jump off the suicide and take them with you and things, like he has a lot of, and that particular mechanic as well is very unique to him. So I really like Donkey Kong in this game. He's really, really good. Olimar. Olimar's going in fun. Now, I'm not very good with Olimar, but I've got to say I do enjoy playing him. I do like the fact that, again, he's a more difficult character because you have to really think about Pikmin management. But I actually really like that about him. I think he's a good fun character to use. He's a good laugh. Like, he's not amazing, but he is the best he's ever been in this game. Just in terms of just being able to use him, recoverability. They just made him play in a style that's just fun. I like being able to just like chuck Pikmin at people and run away and then chuck more Pikmin at them. And yeah, I really like Olimar. I like his playstyle. Again, not very good with him, but like it's fun to jump around and use his air attacks as well because they're pretty powerful actually. Like his forward air is a really decent move. But yeah, Olimar, a lot of fun. If you can get past the fact that he again is one of the more complex characters to learn. All right, okay, where are we gonna go with next? We'll go and put Greninja in the OK thing. Greninja has a playstyle that is cool once you get the hang of it. My biggest problem with Greninja is that every time I play him, I have to relearn his range of his attacks. Kind of similar to Marth, who we'll get onto in a minute, where like I'm so used to playing other characters with certain ways that their attacks land that I just struggle to hit people with Greninja. Like I really struggle to hit people with him. Like, when he comes up, it's like, oh man, he can jump really high, he's really fast, he's got some good moves, I like the way that he plays. But I'm just terrible with him. Like, I have not put the time into to get him, and he's, again, one of those characters that's a little bit forgettable. He's a little bit forgettable, to be honest, so because of that, it's kind of like, I pick him once, I pick him a little bit, but it's more fun when he comes up on random. I'm like, oh, I haven't played him in a while, and then I'm like reminded why he's actually fun to play. But then I'm like reminded, oh, I can't play him. I'm not very good with this character. So he's definitely going in the OK selection there. Speaking of Marth, where is Marth? I'll put Marth and Lucina in here as well. They're pretty much the same. The difference, like this is the difference between me playing Roy and me playing Marth. The same problem occurs where I really struggle to land air attacks with these characters. Like Roy has a very set pattern that kind of feels natural to me. It has like a rhythm to it. And these guys, it's super quick. I can never land anything. Now I don't think, I mean, Lucina is one of those characters where I'm kind of like, she doesn't need to be in the game. I get that you got Echo Fighters and stuff, but like, Marth absolutely does because he's a classic character. And he has got a good playstyle, but again, same problem applies. I'm not great with him. I don't pick him very often. If I can pick a sword fighter, it's probably going to be Roy, because Roy just feels awesome and fun to play. Whereas Marth feels very floaty, and I don't have a problem with floaties, but with a sword, it just doesn't feel quite right. So for that reason, he's definitely more in the OK part here. If I had to pick between Byleth and Marth, I'd just probably pick Byleth because it's just the heavier character. Crom's going in here. I should have put Crom with Roy. Let's put Crom next to Roy. I like both these characters pretty much the same reasons. I love the fact that Crom's got an up B that is very good, or just is like Ike's. But the same reasons I like Roy is the same reason I like Crom. I've just forgot that he was on this list. So both really good characters. Just the playstyle is a lot of fun, and Crom's a bit more consistent across the board, but his recovery is terrible. Alright, we're getting down to some people. Sonic, you're going to go in the OK one as well, I think. I don't hate Sonic again. He's got no killing power, and he can be an absolute ball ache to play against. But when I'm playing him, I'm like, he is a fun character, but I feel very limited what I can do with him. I don't feel like, apart from like dashing around and like doing spin dash into like jumping aerials and things, like there's a lot to learn for this character, but overall it's just not like, it's not someone I'll pick, and part of that is just that he's only got 2 moves that really will knock people flying, and you'll spend your time comboing people a lot but never killing anyone, and that is in itself is frustrating. So just a very okay character, I think. Lucario, you're going in, do not enjoy playstyle. Again, I just struggle to land anything with Lucario. Again, I also don't. I would rather pick Greninja. I think Greninja's got more interesting moves. Lucario has the whole aura thing, which is kind of okay, but it's just landing air attacks is tough, man. Like I really struggle to play Lucario. I don't really enjoy playing Lucario that much. Like when I can play Mewtwo and other characters that are similar, that are kind of a bit floaty, a bit fast, that kind of like psychic style, I'd rather pick those characters. I'd rather pick Greninja. I'd probably rather pick Mewtwo. So Lucario, just not for me. Just not for me to play. I never land half the moves I want to land, so I just struggle to play that character. So yeah, Lucario, not for me at all. Mewtwo on the other hand, Mewtwo's fun. I think Mewtwo is fun. I think having that character back, I think the fact that you can stun people, turning people over, especially reflecting projectiles, using the tail in a lot of moves, there's a lot of fun things. Forward air is really difficult to land on. Again, one of those moves I just haven't learned the timing, but I do think Mewtwo is fun. Being able to teleport is also really cool. There's a recovery, you can really mess with people. Again, not great with him, but a character that I think has a lot of potential and is fun. I mean, having Shadow Ball is good, but the other moves, Confusion, and I'm not sure what the other one is, I haven't got what it's called, is awesome. Those moves kind of make what this character is about, and I like that. Definitely gets KO'd pretty easily, but you can also hit pretty hard with Mewtwo, so fun character all round. Alrighty. Ooh, who's next? Alright, Peach and Daisy. Probably one of my least favourite characters to play altogether. I just don't like the way these characters are designed at all. Forward tilt is like an up attack and stuff. Like the best move that they've got is like using the frying pan and the golf club and the other thing, tennis racket, to hit people. That's kind of cool. But generally, just not that interesting. A bit too floaty for me. Like, just don't enjoy playing them. Never pick them. They're not the characters I want to play. Like, even when I play against them, I don't think they're that good. They are good for beginners because they have really good recovery. You can float, and being able to float allows you to do a lot of stuff. But other than that, not that interesting to play. Don't enjoy the fact that the way their moves work a lot of the time. Vegetable Pool's pretty good, but other than that, yeah, not that bothered. Who is next? Little Mac. You're gonna go in okay. Little Mac is... No, do you know what? I'm going to put Little Mac in fun. Little Mac is fun. Just his recovery's awful. Like, if you're going to play this guy, pick a stage that's flat. Like, you might as well give him some kind of manage. Wii Fit Studio or something. I don't dislike the character, really, to be honest. I just think you kind of get... If you're playing random, you're going to get messed over by the stage eventually, and you're going to struggle with him. But what makes him fun is the fact you can power through a lot of stuff. Being able to like win with a character whose recovery is the worst in the game is kind of satisfying. So yeah, I suppose Little Mac he is a lot of fun to play. Really, you can just like run around punching people really hard. In a group game, he's definitely a lot of fun to play. Alrighty, Splatoon lady, you're gonna go in okay. Splatoon, the Inkling, sorry, is a cool character. Again, struggle to play this character. Really don't find it hard to land the aerials. Find it hard, and a lot of this comes down to just not playing these characters stuff. Like I've played Inkling a few times, and every time I'm like, it just isn't my play style, you know. But I still like to pull out Inkling because I like the roller move. I like the splat bomb especially. A lot of good specials. I like the fact you can ink people with the neutral attack on B. So really cool ideas. Just I'm not great at this character, so that's kind of why they're in okay. Like they are fun, but I definitely don't play them to the degree of like some of these characters here, where it's like, oh yeah, I really have fun with these, or like ultra fun with these, but these guys, not so much. All right, let's go with Diddy. You're definitely a fun character to play, Diddy. Diddy, I like playing Diddy. Like, me and Mark play a lot of this. Mark thinks Diddy's crap, so I like to play Diddy and prove him wrong. I think Diddy is fun. I think Diddy is very quick. Well, not super quick, but, like, you know, moderately quick. And I like using the banana peel, the peanut popcorn gun. I like up-being people into people as well. Like, he's got a fairly good combo game. He doesn't really kill people that quickly, and he dies really quickly, but I think Diddy is good. Like, I enjoy playing Diddy. I think since he's been patched, and his recovery is so much better now. Like, Diddy's just fun. Like, he straight up is just fun to play. And again, in group games, he's fun because you can just stand there chucking bananas into people, or like firing the pop gun and jumping on people's faces and things. He's a very acrobatic character, and I think that's what makes him as good as he is. And I think that's kind of why I like playing him. I don't play him a huge amount, but when I do pull him, I like to play him a few games. Not a good character against Bowser. I definitely struggle to play against Bowser with him. Okie dokie. Who on this list do we want to go next? Hero. Where do you go, Hero? I think you have to go into fun. I think Hero's randomness is what makes his character fun. He's not. His normal attacks are pretty generic. Like, he's a very generic character in a lot of ways, but because he has spells and he has the down B, which can just create ridiculous mayhem, and some of the wins you can get with him are just outrageous. I kind of like him for that. But again, like, definitely not the easiest character to use. I think Link is easier to use over Hero, but being able to like one-shot somebody, or being able to like go into stone, or like do zoom and chuck out spells, he can be annoying to fight against for sure. But also at the same time, he's not that easy to use, and his neutral game's not amazing. Like, I find that he's a bit slow in some places. Like, he's fairly well balanced, I think. But you got to accept when you play him, sometimes they just get lucky. It's kind of like how that character works. But yeah, just a fun character to mess around with, very quirky. Okie dokie. Shulk, you're going in the fun bit as well. Shulk, I wish I was better with Shulk. I love how Shulk works in the fact that he has the Bernardo, and each one you switch between them and you do loads of stuff with him. He's just not that easy to use. He's definitely, in my opinion, probably one of the top hardest characters to use in the game, if not the hardest, because you really need to know what to use at the right time. And because of that, it is difficult to use. He's got a lot of good moves, and as one of the sword fighters, he's definitely one of the better ones, I think, in the game. One of the more interesting sword fighters too. But be prepared for a high learning curve with him. But once you figure it out and start realizing what you can do, and backslash is always satisfying to land as well. I love backslash. But once you figure out how to use him, he is a lot of fun. Alright. Let's go with... Where are you? Let's put Richter in there, and we'll grab Simon. Where are you? Without doubt, some of the most fun characters in the game, because they play exactly like they do from their own games. Everything down to the animations, the movesets, taunts, everything like that. Like, oh, it's so cool. Like, I think these are some of the coolest characters added, some of the hypest characters added to this game series. The fact that the whip has got a lot of range to it, the fact you can hold the button down and just spin the whip round. You've then got holy water and the axe, the cross. Like, they just play like they've been ripped straight out of Castlevania, and that alone is why they're a lot of fun. Yeah, they're hard to use to a degree. They're like noob killers, but like once you get someone's good at you, you kind of have to learn how to use them. But yeah, very fun. Wii Fit Trainer, definitely a fun character to use, I think. Hated this character when it was announced in Smash 4. Love the character now. I love doing the yoga poses and beating people up with those. It just feels satisfying. Kind of a really quirky character. Not the most interesting specials, but the animations of like doing yoga, like the tree and like doing the knee pose, and just the way this character moves is always entertaining. Being able to stretch your legs and stretching things is a great way to taunt people. I love using that taunt. I just think they're just a weird character that they're just kind of satisfying to play. Yeah, just strange. And they also, like, certain moves during the game, they'll start saying things like burn that fat and stuff, and it's kind of cute, I guess. It's kind of why I like him. I'm glad I kind of ended up liking this character. Definitely someone I pull out quite a lot to just, you know, have fun with and spam the taunts, I guess. Alright, Duck Hunt. Also a fun character to use. Really, really cool character. Bloody annoying to fight against if someone's good with them. But the can makes this character. Using the can and then firing out the clay pigeon and things like that. Like awesome designed character. I love the way the character plays. I love the way the character acts. Not quite up here. I do have my spurts where I play Duck Hunt quite a bit, but just a little bit. Just doesn't quite fit into like the characters here where I'm like I absolutely love them. It's like no, I really do like Duck Hunt, but yeah, I think I'm just not quite on that level of fun. Snake's going in okay. I actually love the fact that Snake's in this game. I just struggle to play him so hard. Like how I want to play him just is like just not how you should play him. Like a lot of it should be like through projectiles and like 50-50ing your moves and trying to power through stuff, whereas I'm like I want to use I want to get up close and personal and punch people and stuff, and yeah, it just doesn't work as well, because when you get on top of Snake he's kind of a bit naff, which is the unfortunate thing, but he is still good, and I don't play him a lot, but when I do play him I do have fun with him, but he's hard to learn, and so he's very okay in that sense. Like I love the character, I love the fact he's in this game, but yeah, I just can't play him the way I really want to play him, and that just kind of sucks. Because if you play against anyone who's faster than them and they get on top of you, it's just like, ugh, it's just not that fun. So, unfortunately, Snake, I'd like to put him higher up, but I just don't think he's really up there for me personally. Prefer to watch pro players play him, actually. Alright, Palutena goes in here. Again, great character. I just never play Palutena at all. Mark used to play her quite a bit, but like, just I don't know. I just don't enjoy her that much. Shame all the Kid Icarus characters are down here, but yeah, just not a character I enjoy that much, to be perfectly honest. Has a fun moveset. Kind of annoying to fight, I guess. Against, I guess, but yeah, just nothing really screams like I should play this character. Again, quite forgettable in a lot of ways. Where I'm like, oh yeah, this character's in the game, I should probably play this character, but end up not. So, Palutena, just not for me. Fox, and I think Falco gonna go in okay. Now, they are fun, but Falco, I prefer to play Falco over Fox. But I prefer much, like Wolf to me is like way more fun than playing these two. Like Wolf has a bit of a slower pace and hits harder. Doesn't have the jump height that Falco has. Falco's jump height is incredible, and I do like Falco's the way his down B works and the way his laser works much more than Fox. They all kind of play. They are all fun to play in this, but like if given to pick, then like Wolf is definitely a tier above them in terms of that. Like I can't put Fox and Falco in here at the same time as Wolf, because I will pick Wolf way more often. And I prefer Wolf's playstyle by a lot, and I really do enjoy playing him. When I play these two, it's like, oh, this is kind of cute, this is kind of fun, but then I don't really play them a lot at all. I probably play Falco over Fox more than I play Fox at all. And Fox is still kind of fun. I think Falco's just more interesting, but yeah, they're just okay. Not amazingly enjoyable to play for me personally. Yoshi is probably going to go into not my playstyle. I've hardly played Yoshi in Ultimate. I do like what they've changed him. I do like the character, but I never play Yoshi. Like up B is my favourite move of him. Everything else I kind of and down air as well. But like tongue lick and slam and all that, like he's fine, but I don't do well with him, and I just don't. It doesn't suit the kind of playstyle that I like to play and have fun with. He's very very generic kind of feeling character. Like he's got some unique stuff, but he doesn't feel very unique. Excuse me. Ike. Probably put Ike in okay. Just very slow, and as a sword fighter, like I just rather play Ganondorf, who's got a very in some ways similar moveset, or just Roy, who's just a bit quicker. I've had a lot of Roy Ike battles, which are a lot of fun. I like playing against Ike. I think Ike's a really good challenge to play against, but every time I play him, I'm just kind of like, I just could be playing somebody else. I don't think it's not that he's like down here at all, like I don't want to play him at all, but I definitely think Ike is just like, he's one of those characters you pull out every now and again. You're like, yeah, this is fun. Like he's fun, but he's just a bit too slow compared to the other sword fighters from Fire Emblem, and then I think they're just better. Though I may put Ike over Marth. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. I probably would, just because he's got a longer range maybe, and he just hits like a truck, because I like the heavy characters, but they're on about that same level for me, really. Zelda. Oh, that's a tough one. Will I put Zelda down? Oh, well, no, I think Zelda's okay. I don't think Zelda's do not enjoy. Zelda does have some cool moves. I think Zelda's the best she's ever been in this game. And she's definitely better than Sheik, so yeah, she's probably in this one. Like, and again, pick her out every now and again. She is a lot of fun. She has, like, landing those moves, forward and back air and stuff is good, but I don't know, I just find Zelda it's not a go-to. I go, oh, I really fancy playing Zelda. I don't. More often than not, should come up on random for me. Which, you know, like, I do enjoy playing her for a couple of matches and then put her back. I'll play somebody else. Cool specials and all that, but yeah, I think it's a combination of being quite light and quite light and slow, and I just don't like that combination. I don't think. Anyone who's light and slow up here? No. Okay, cool. Mega Man. Mega Man's fun. Oh, there you go, Mega Man. You're not in there. You're in here. Mega Man is a lot of fun. His moves, the way he plays, the way he looks, the way he's designed, his music, his stage, everything about Mega Man is just great. He's not quite up here for most fun for me because I think I'd probably pick Pac-Man more often than I would Mega Man. But I like the fact that he's very projectile heavy. I like the fact that he has, like, his moves look really cool. I love the way he's designed, the way he moves. Like, he is just great. And he's one of those characters I like to pull out and be like, hey, I'm going to play a few games of Mega Man, you know. Pac-Man Mega Man is a matchup I really enjoy. Me playing Pac-Man and Mark's been playing Mega Man and stuff. Mark really likes Mega Man, actually. I think that's a character he enjoys. But yeah, absolutely fun. Fairly decent recovery. But yeah, if you just get used to projectile spamming, he's like the character to play. Alright, Bowser Jr., you're going in there, I'm afraid. Do not enjoy your playstyle at all. Cool design, cool moves, but I never pick Bowser Jr. Just isn't excuse me. It just isn't, like, I don't know what is about him that I don't like. Like, his moves are actually kind of visually quite fun to watch, but I don't know, there's something about Bowser Jr. that just doesn't really appeal to me. So I like the cannonball. That's probably the best move. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's fun to play as the different Koopa Kids. Playing a match of just full of Bowser Juniors or the Koopa Kids in the clown car is kind of cool, to be honest. But yeah, not for me. Not for me at all. Piranha Plant. You're gonna go in fun. I think Piranha Plant is a lot of fun. I think Piranha Plant is a very strange character, very weird character. But being able, like, just seeing Piranha Plant as a character in itself automatically puts them into the fun category, because it's just like, huh? Why is this character in Smash? Why is this generic Mario enemy here? But doing, like, the spiky ball move and poisoning people and going back into the plant pot and snapping out, just the whole character is just very fun. And he's got feet. Excuse me. Oh dear, what's wrong with me now? Talking too much. But yeah, he is just a character that's just like, hey, yeah, let's just play someone really silly. He's very silly, so that automatically puts him into fun for me. I like the way he plays. And he's just one of those characters, he'll catch you off guard if you don't know how to play against him. Okay, DDD, you're going in okay. I don't think DDD is bad at all. This is the difference between me playing K. Rool and DK and Ganondorf versus DDD. I don't pick him very often. I used to play him a lot more than I do now, but I just think the other heavies are a lot more fun. And he's just a character where it's like, yes, his down B is probably one of my favourite moves to use. Smacking Gordos into people is a lot of fun, but he's just so slow. It's like, no, you're not. I'd rather play a different heavy who's either a bit quicker or just has a better move set, you know. So DDD's going in there. Incineroar is fun. Don't play him that much, but because he's a wrestler move, his grab game's awesome. He can chuck people against the ropes. A lot of this is about visual design with this character, and a lot of what he can do makes him fun. I don't play him again compared to like DK and K. Rool. I don't really play him that much, but he is one of those characters that just, you know, you go, oh, I'm going to play a couple games with him, and as long as you don't get messed over by the stage, it's fun slamming people around with him. So definitely worth playing him, and definitely a fun character. Same vein, Ridley is definitely up there as well. We're going to put Ridley in the fun category. Ridley is really awesome and one of the best additions, the first real new addition added to this game. You know, obviously they showed off Daisy, but Ridley's great. Ridley is so fun. Again, would rather pick some of the other heavy characters, but I love the implementation of Ridley. He's so evil in this game. Like, great character, definitely worth like picking him up, and just a lot of fun. Like, as a heavier character, he just plays like really well. Like, really like Ridley. Wario. Are you going to go in most fun? No, I think Wario is also going to have to go into fun. I think Wario is a character that I wish they would pull more from his movesets from the Wario Land series and less from the WarioWare series. But I do like the fact that he's got his Ram back and the way that he plays, and he is very strange and very ridiculous, and I think that's kind of what I like about this character. I think he's great. I love the design. I like the fact that you can play as, like, obviously depending on which game you want him to look like. That's really cool. Being able to eat people, the fart is just an instant win move for me. I love that. As sad as that is, I think it's a really cool addition to the game, and I think it's fun to just jump around, and his moves just look ridiculous. Young Link. You know what? I'm going to put all the links together. All the links are fun for different reasons. Young Link is just super combo heavy. Toon Link actually is probably the worst of all the links in this game. I still like playing him, and I wouldn't move him away from here. And Big Link has different movesets with his double arrow and the remote control bombs, which being the big thing, and also chucking out the laser and the sword. I like the way all these characters play. I probably play Young Link, then Toon Link, in that order. And they're just good characters to use, fun to play because they have all these projectiles. They're pretty versatile characters. Young Link doesn't hit that hard, and neither does Toon Link. I do feel like Toon Link kills easier than Young Link. And then Big Link is just a bit slower. But the remote control bombs really do add something to his gameplay. So for those, they've got slight differences, which is what I enjoy about playing them. Pokemon Trainer, I'm probably going to put you in okay. I don't hate Pokemon Trainer. In fact, I like playing Squirtle the most out of the three of them. It's just that I just don't play Pokemon Trainer, and then you have to kind of learn 3 characters as well. So, you know, they're a tough character to learn, to be honest. They are fun. Don't get me wrong, they are fun. I don't like Ivysaur. I think Ivysaur's still got some of the ridiculous like moves, but Charizard and Squirtle, pretty fun. But yeah, because if they're all separate characters, I'd probably have like them in different places. But because they're one character, they're okay. We'll play them now and again. Oops. But yeah, not a go-to for me, I'm afraid. Right, what we got left? Cloud. Definitely fun. I think Cloud is definitely a fun character. I am awful fighting against Cloud, but actually playing him, like as a swordy, he's actually pretty good. He's got his own moves. He's got some interesting moves. His recovery's trash, but I think Cloud is a good character. He's fun. If you want to play someone who's got you know, a bit of a reach but isn't too like slow, then I think Cloud's definitely one of those characters. His limit gauge and the way that works is probably the best thing about him, being able to like power up his moves. They can really give you advantages, and cross slash is cool, and so is Clim Hazard. And yeah, I think Cloud's just a fun sword fighter. I don't play him a lot, but when I do enjoy him. Bayonetta is going into do not fit my playstyle. I don't hate any of these characters in this bottom one, but man, Bayonetta is hard to use, and just isn't for me. That's about all I can say about Bayonetta. It's like player on random, and that's it. But I never pick Bayonetta. I'm just not that good with her. Bowser. I think Bowser's going in here. Now, I will play Bowser quite regularly, so really Bowser might be up in terms of plays up with some of these other characters, but Bowser to me can be a little bit cheap because you can just get those grabs and kill people with them. I don't like fighting against Bowser. I think Bowser is frustrating, one of my worst matchups, but K. Rool, Ganondorf, DK, way more fun than Bowser. Way more fun. Like, he has got like good moves, and he can be like, you can have good games with him. And group matches, he's unstoppable, but he's just not on the same level. I would prefer to probably play him over DDD though, and Ike. It's probably like that. Miis, I'm gonna put them. I'm not even gonna rate the Miis. Forget about the Miis. I think the Miis are okay. Actually, you know what? Miis are okay. The reason the Miis are okay is just simply because you can be however you want them out of these 3 things. I like the Miis, but they're not something I play often. But so there you have it. There are my most fun characters played there, as you can see. Kind of a bit of a weird selection actually, but those are the characters I enjoy playing the most. K. Rool is probably number 1 of that. But these characters, love playing these characters. We'll play these characters fairly often, basically. Fun, these characters I also play fairly often, but they don't reach the same level of these. Like, I really have a good time playing them. These ones, they're always fun to play for me, you know. And some of these characters could well be up here. Like, Luigi could definitely be in most fun, but obviously the reasons I stay in, I don't put him there. Same with, like, Lucas. Pac-Man, definitely. But still really, really fun. These are the okay characters. These are the ones where I'm like, I don't mind playing them. They're not people I actively seek out, though. But I'll have the odd game. You know, I'll pick them now and again. Maybe every session I'll play, like, a couple of rounds of a certain characters. But they don't quite, they're not the same level of the fun ones where I was like, oh yeah, I'm having a really good time. And then lastly, these are just people, these aren't to say these characters are bad, it's just they don't fit my playstyle and I don't enjoy playing them. Whereas other people would probably love playing most of these characters. But yeah, they're just not for me, basically. There you go, guys, and it's a very long video. Thank you very much for watching this. If you liked it, hit like. If you want to see more content like this, obviously hit subscribe. And obviously the Facebook and Twitter links will be down below if you want to get involved in that. And until next video, I will see you then.